What is happening, La Familia YouTube? I'm back already, you guys. I have been very active on the YouTubes lately. Partially has to do with the fact that I'm finally getting a lot of the things that I ordered finally in. They're finally coming in. So, man, pre-orders have been all the rage for a lot of companies, I notice. And this shoe that we're talking about today is also no different. I've also noticed I've been talking a lot about shoes lately. Like, I haven't done a clothing review in quite some time, and I've gotten some things, but I noticed that when it comes to clothing, you know, aside from like Rick Owens and Acronym, I do order a lot of clothes from a lot of smaller designers these days. I find myself doing that. But if you guys still want me to like do stuff like that, you know, let me know in the comments. But today, you guys, we're talking about something that's completely off the beaten path, like completely different from anything I've ever done in this channel. It has nothing to do with avant-garde fashion, it has nothing to do with tech wear, technical fashion, or anything like that. This is just a complete off-the-wall thing that I'm simply got because I wanted it more as a collector's item because I'm such a big fan of the show. Now, if you guys are, if you're one of my 11% people who actually comes back and watches my videos, my return viewers, you're probably looking at this and going, what is he on today? What is this? What is the Y Files? Now, keep in mind, the Y Files is a YouTube channel, and it's not a small channel by any stretch of the imagination. I think they're actually like 3.5 million strong. But if you're not part of that niche 3.5 million, let me explain to you what the Y Files is. Okay, Y Files is actually a channel that most people would probably write off as just like a conspiracy theory channel, but it actually is a lot more than that. Yes, they do talk about government conspiracies, aliens, things like that. But they take a little bit of a different approach because AJ, the host of the show, actually does a huge deep dive. He does a lot of deep dives on like historical anomalies and things, your favorite basically alien abduction cases, etc., etc. He does a huge deep dive on a lot of those stories, and he just brings you basically the facts of the story and kind of leaves it up to you. In a lot of cases, there's been a lot of stories that are UFO stories, for example, that I've been, a fan of for 10 years, and that he's actually kind of debunked in a way. And it's like, sometimes it's heartbreaking, I'm not going to lie. But anyways, he takes a deep dive, he talks about it, he does it in a very exciting way. The format is great. It's all, super high quality. Like, they have a really nice studio, right? They have a whole team of people, and it's got a huge following of a show. Now, one of the most beloved characters on the show is his counterpart, Hecklefish, who is a talking goldfish that is a caricature of a person that believes every conspiracy theory, like the flat earth theory and stuff like that, and calls AJ a sheep. Hence why he's called Hecklefish, because he heckles AJ. And yeah, it's just a really fun channel, and they take a really fun approach to a lot of the the deep dive and conspiracy theories. So definitely go check out the Y Files. Now, what's crazy is, obviously, I'm a huge fan of the show. I have been for a couple of years now. And when I saw that they were making a sneaker, I was like, dude, I gotta get it. Like, even if I don't wear them at all, this is, to me, is a collector's item, and it's something that I definitely need to have in my arsenal. And it finally came, you guys, and they may look like something very similar to a Nike Blazer, and we're gonna talk about that in a moment. So let's bring the shoes to the surgical table. Let's go. All right, La Familia YouTube. So here we got the Y Files Hecklekicks. Now, the as you can see, this box is super cool. Like, right away, that was the first thing I noticed. And I pulled the box out of the box. I was like, oh wow, they did a really good job with designing the box. And you see the "Hello, my name is Hecklefish." That's actually the name tag he actually has on his fishbowl when you watch the show. Again, if you guys already watch it, you guys know what I'm talking about. But for the people that do not, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the exclusive here. I'm gonna read off actually some of the specs here. So it says here, inspired by Hecklefish and designed for everyday casual wear. So as you guys can see, oh, this is cool right here, you guys. The Fear the Crab Cat. That's actually an inside joke on the Y Files. They actually Hecklefish believes in this cryptid called the Crab Cat, and he always says, "Fear the Crab Cat." It's probably a really bad impression, but yeah, that he always says that all the time. So it's pretty pretty cool and funny that that's on there. But anyways, so as you can see, inspired by the Hecklefish and designed for everyday casual wear because they look just like a Nike blazer. And as you can see, they kind of have the colors of a Jordan 1. Kind of remind me actually of the Marquez Brownlee shoe. If you guys, if you don't know who Marquez Brownlee is, then you've been living under a rock. But anyways, the upper construction of the shoe is an Italian suede and smooth full grain Napa leather. And I got to tell you guys, that you feel immediately when you actually take the shoes out of the box. It is the leather is plush, man. Like, and I actually, not gonna lie, my expectations were kind of low because I actually expected the shoes to kind of be cheaply made, but no, not even close. That leather, it feels absolutely amazing. Also, it has the Y-Files logo on the upper, and then they have the embossed Y-Files logo obviously on the heels, as you can see right there. Hecklefish actually appears on the inner lining of the tongue. You're actually going to see that in a little bit here. And as you saw on the soles, it's actually made out of the durable, very well-known Vibram in its Marbrani outsole. Marbrani, maybe? I don't know. Outsole with enhanced traction. Now, looking at them, I don't know if I would go out on a limb and say that the traction is enhanced because the tread pattern on it is pretty, pretty standard. But, Vibram's soles in general, we all know are, they're the creme de la creme of sneaker outsole. So inside of here too, this is actually really, really cool. The insoles of these are very cool. So it's got Hecklefish all over it along with the Y-Files logo. I kind of wish they would have put this same kind of detail on the outside of the shoe. I feel like that would have been cool. Like maybe not so much in the white, but it would have been really cool if they would have put it in black so that when you turn the shoe like certain ways, it actually, like you could actually see it in like certain parts of the light. I feel like that would have been a cool, subtle detail. But overall, it's pretty cool. And there's the Hecklefish logo on the inside of the tongue. So going on with more of the specs, custom box of the Y-Files and Hecklefish branding, which you already saw. This is actually very cool. They were actually designed by the Y-Files team in collaboration with Gerickson Studios in Philadelphia, PA. So these were actually made and manufactured all stateside. And then as you know, Vibram manufactured outsoles trusted by the world's top footwear companies. We all. And then, and these were actually available globally. So, like I said, it's not a small channel by any stretch of the imagination. They have a ton of fans. And so it's not surprising that these were actually available globally. But yeah, the Vibram outsoles feel really good. Like I said, that leather is just unbelievable. Dare I say, they made a better shoe than Nike. And that's kind of crazy because these were actually only $100. And and I know Nike Blazers run about the same price, but with these, you're literally getting a way better product that was actually manufactured here in America, for the same price. I just feel like you're getting more bang for your buck with something like this. So Gerickson Studios and the Y-Files team, you guys, applause. So I continue to be surprised as I put these on feet, you guys. The aerial view, I'm actually like really impressed with how good they look from the aerial view. And they actually look pretty damn good on feet. Now, one thing I noticed right away is the ankle support. Now, I've had a couple pairs of Nike Blazers in my life, and the ankle support has not been very good. But with these, they actually have some extra padding, it seems, in the upper part of the ankle. So I feel like I could play ball in these if I wanted to. That was very surprising and also very impressive. And obviously, with the plush leather that it's made out of, the shoes have a very, very nice, comforting ride. So, I mean, it's definitely going to be great for like that everyday casual use. Like I said, I might not wear them that often because they simply just don't fit that much into my style. But there's definitely going to be some days I'm just going to throw them on feet if I'm feeling a little froggy, or maybe if the Y-Files ever does a tour, I'll definitely wear them there. All right, La Familia YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like I said, completely off the beaten path, completely different from any shoe or piece of clothing I've ever reviewed in this channel. Just a really fun, casual shoe, supporting a channel that I really, really like. And yeah, there's not much, a whole lot to say about it, but unfortunately they're sold out. So yeah, you'll probably have to try to find them on eBay. I doubt anybody would really be selling them on eBay or anything like that. But anyways, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm out of here.